Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I've got the biggest thrift haul that I think Norm and I have ever purchased. We had an awful lot of fun. On May 18th there were 4 Family Pathways thrift stores that are north of us, all off of one highway. So it's just town to town, and there were 2 more that actually had not opened yet. I'm pretty sure they're open now, but I did find some very unique items that I think are fairly valuable, and they were so cheap. I was just really surprised. But you know, when a place first opens like that and you get there early, you might find some pretty good things. There wasn't that many people there. It was a Monday. But anyways, let me start out with just some plastic mirrors that I really enjoy repainting and using in my bathroom that I have not shown you yet. Most of my little mirrors that I've been finding are plastic, but they're by Home Co. typically, and they're small and easy to take apart. These are just made in China, and they're just brushed in gold. I actually found 2 of these and just 1 of these. And of course, I didn't know until I got them home that you can't take them apart. The mirror is glued into them, but this is a very cute pattern, this one here. So I may end up using them in my bathroom with all my vintage mirrors, because I've got a lot of fun colors, and I'll be showing you that bathroom someday too. But they were $1.50 each. So that wasn't bad. The next thing here I have is a black and silver necklace. I'm surprised that I would pay $5.50 for this, but it's got a little tag hanging on it that says icing, and you may be familiar with that brand. This is plastic, and even I don't know if that's metal or not, but it's very pretty and it's right up my alley. So I liked it a lot, and I guess I decided to splurge a little bit on that. Then this was a good deal. I have already done the video on my pink and orange bedroom, and I've got that big bangle bracelet collection. So you know, I said I was always looking for bangle bracelets. This is tiny little black studs, and it was $4.50 in perfect condition. So I really liked it, and it's clear with the black studs all over it. So I was happy to find that. That was another little gift for me. I typically, when I go to a thrift store, and Norm too, we're usually looking for things that we like. I rarely am looking for things to resell. I've got plenty of things in our house here to resell that I need to get to someday. But on this thrift trip, I did find some big items that I don't really need. But I thought I would take a chance and look around a lot more when I got home to see what the value of some of them are. This was a real surprise. In one of the last stores we were in, this vintage beaded purse was hanging with all the purses. It was $4.50 with a lucite top on it. The pearly lucite top, but look at the pattern on the front. It is so clean. There's the handle. The hardware is beautiful. The inside is just perfectly clean, and the tag says made in Hong Kong. There's just nothing wrong with it. So I did not look online to see a bunch of prices of this item, but I'm sure it's going to be profitable when you found something like that for $4.50. So, and to tell you the truth, I really like it myself. I'm probably going to keep it for a while. Then this next item is something that I think I heard possibly the crazy lamp lady talking about. It is Susan Paley, she makes these girl vases and possibly other items. I really don't know. But this particular one is called Melinda's Silk Trimmed Jacket. And it was marked $5.50. And there are no chips on it anywhere. She's really cute. You can find her online. Norm just looked her up, and I think she was 45. I got Norm over here again with me, helping me take things off the table and bring me some of the heavier items. But the tag on the bottom, have I got it right, Norm? Or $5.50.
That was a deal.
Yeah. So that was a steal. She's very cute. So I think she's worth something. She's not my taste. Then I found at the last minute too, I think we're just getting ready to leave, and this was sitting way up high on a shelf just as you walk out. It is a brass sphere, and it was only $2.50. This thing, if you can see, judging by my hand size, this is a really neat, good sized piece, that I think fits in our decor very nicely in our living room. Just a cool decoration. I like brass very much. So for $2.50, wow, that's something I'm keeping too. And then I started in my bathroom on an old vintage shelf again. I started collecting a few little Avon bottles that were nice, you know, texture to the bottle, nice shape, or a figurine like a bird, and a nice little gold top on it. This was Avon's Regents, which I don't remember, but that was, let me get my list again, little Avon perfume bottle was $1.25. So that was not bad. Then I bought another thing for myself, $5 for this medium-sized roasting pan, enamel. It was in really nice condition. I have two huge black ones that I use for the holidays that I fill full of stuffing in one and turkey in the other for my families to share. So that for $5 was pretty good, in really nice shape. It's not chipped up or anything, so I'm glad to have that. Then a little Portugal Creamer. This was $1.50. It's not my style, but I thought it was probably resaleable, and it is really hard to read on the bottom. The stamp is so pale, but there's some pink flowers on it. There are no chips or anything, but it's just absolutely full of gold. Very, very pretty. So I thought I would try to resell that. I think it's plenty of profit. And this is not, okay, got to go back to my right list here. The Spring Blossom Large Round Casserole was $6.50. There is no lid. Oops, be careful there, Peggy. There's no lid, but this is in excellent condition for $6.50. So I probably will be keeping that for myself. You saw I did have I think it's called Spring Blossom. I confess I didn't look it up. I was relying on my memory, but you recognize it if you collect Pyrex. So that's something I'm going to hang on to. I've got plenty of lids when I go to display it. So what did I say that was? $6.50, not bad at all. Then 3 green placemats, $2.50 for all 3 of these. I've already washed them. They are textured, and they came out just like this on the dryer. They're a little stiffer, so they're not real limp, but that was a steal. They look like really good quality. There's no tag on them. I mentioned that I buy textiles all the time. I have so many beautiful tablecloths and all my placemats. Then I found more of the Pyrex Cinderella Bowls, a whole set. Perfect condition. Norm can hand them to me. They're over there. $16.75. It's the entire set. I'm not as big into the Cinderella Bowls, so I probably will sell this set. But that was a surprise to find all of these. They were all taped together nicely. And that, I think, was an excellent price. It seems like this pattern has gotten really popular because I've seen videos of gals showing their Pyrex, and they seem to really like that pattern. So I'm hoping that's the case, that it's a pretty popular one. Okay, let's go to the second card here. I found a yellow steamer pot, and I really don't know the age of it. It's so cute. I think I'm going to take it for myself, and I'll probably do some corn on the cob in it, because I've been using their Teflon coated Dutch ovens. I end up throwing corn in, and I kind of feel funny heating that way high to a boiling, but this is not scratched anywhere, and this was $10, and I saw it online for a lot more than that. Let me show you the inside. The handles, it looks brand new. The knob on the lid, the handles, everything. There's just no nicks. It's just beautiful. Here's the inside. Maybe you've seen these before. I had never seen them before. I don't know for sure what era it is. I don't know if this was from the 80s or even newer than that. And I honestly don't know who made it either, but it's pretty hefty. So for the steamer pot, not that one, $10. That, I think, was a real deal. And I think it's really cute to display like on top of your refrigerator, maybe, if you want, in the summer. So that was a little different for me to pick that out. And then, again, the same type of thing. We were in the same aisle finding this. It is $17.75 for a newer red enamel steamer pot, and this is a well-known manufacturer. This is in perfect condition, and the maker is Sabatier. Boy, I don't know. I played it on my phone. I looked it up. It is French. I believe that was French, and it's pronounced different than it looks. I don't know how to pronounce it anymore, but it's like a $30 item online. So it is new. My sister loves making soup, and I may keep this as a gift for her. She just has some Dutch ovens too, or one, or maybe even none now. She was asking for a Dutch oven not too long ago, so I think she would love that for making soup in. So that was, I think, a really good price. You can't find them even used on Amazon, I don't think, for $17.75. They're pretty pricey. Then these two items are from the 60s, I believe. I'm really surprised to find these in the thrift store. I have not paid any attention to this type of thing. This type of dishes, they're very, very collectible. It's Scandia Enamel from the 60s. And I did find, I've got 2 items here. I did find them online and they were very expensive. This saute pan was $5.50, and yes, it's been used. It's had a lot of love. I've scrubbed it with like Barkeeper's Friend, and I got it to shine pretty good, but I don't know if people that collect this vintage Scandinavian enamel pieces, if they just collect them for display. I really don't know what people do with them, because to tell you the truth, I don't think I'd want to be, sauteing things in aluminum, but obviously we all did that back in the 60s and 70s. But there's no chips on it, and I'm amazed at what is selling really expensive on the internet of this type of pots and pans and dishes with big chips on them. And so I don't know what I could get for this. I'm really hoping that these 2 pieces and the condition they're in are going to do very well. I'm really hoping. So did I say how much this was? This was $5.50 again. So it is considered Scandia. Yes, there's some chipping, a little bit of chipping over there, some nicks. But really, for display, if that's what they're doing with it, that is great. Then, I don't know if the other one is next on my list here. Yes, it is. Oh no, I didn't mark it. Oh my, this was really cheap too. It was probably like $5 because they were both sitting together. I have a photograph of it on my phone, which I'm using, so can't look it up. But anyways, this is stamped on the bottom, Coben style, Denmark, Dansk, D-A-N-S-K, design, Dansk design. And there's quite a few of them on the internet, and they are in poor condition, some of them, and still really expensive. So this is incredible to me to find this in a thrift store. I see one little tiny chip on the rim there, but some of them that you see on the internet are rusted up on top there, and this doesn't look as nice. This is in perfect condition. So I just polish the bottom a little bit again, but this is the mark on the bottom. Let's see if I can get really close for you. There you go. That's about as close as I'm probably going to get today. Anyways, I was really thrilled. Norm has never seen any of this stuff before either, so I had to do a lot of convincing. I said, Norm, I recognize this stuff, and it says Dansk on the bottom, D-A-N-S-K. It's Scandinavian. I'm pretty sure it's pretty collectible. So he said, okay, we're spending a lot of money. Then this was an incredible surprise. It was the very first store I walked in, and it was the very first item I picked up. Norm was already long gone on the other side of the store looking for cables and things like that he wants. I found, hand me that bottle, Norm. Never mind, I'll get it myself. He's over there writing something down. This was a real shock. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the color very well. it is considered amethyst glass. Let's see if we can show the color a little better. If I put it in a picture window in the daylight, you can see it. But this, I recognized the shape of it because we have one in orange. I never knew my orange one was Blenko. There's no sticker on mine, but this has a sticker on it. Not only does this have a clear sticker on it with a hand like this, it says Blenko Handcraft, but when I looked at the bottom, it is signed Blenko and signed by, is that, I forget the name. Is that Walter? I don't know, Blenko. But anyways, this is pretty valuable also. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that signature. There we go. It's focusing. I just hope it's straight. And then here is the sticker on top. I thought I wasn't going to get up again. Anyways, you know, when I picked this out, first of all, I knew it was valuable. Yes, it's not orange, but it's still a signed item from the 60s probably. And I thought it was a bottle and that the stopper was missing. I thought that about ours. All these years, we've had ours for years. I thought we were missing a stopper in it. I should have known better. I guess I have heard them talk about when it's rough inside, maybe. Does that mean there's supposed to be a stopper in it? But anyways, when I did finally find this on the internet, it said vase. So I was really happy. I thought, oh, nothing's missing. But yeah, this is worth plenty. $75, I guess, is what I was finding. I do have a note here. Okay, one person says rarely seen, and they're charging $65. And then another one, it says it's from the Blenko factory of Milton, West Virginia. And on eBay, they wanted $77.85. And then on Wanelo, W-A-N-E-L-O, they wanted $80. So I would probably sell it somewhere less. Maybe try 70. So that was something. When I finally found Norm, I said, Norm, you're not going to believe this. This was $4.50. We are not into purple in our house. I have no purple anywhere. So I will sell that. Next, what is next? A retro reticulated metal wall pocket, $3.50. That thing. Don't ask me what I'm going to do with this. I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep it or not. It's fun. I don't know if it ever had some kind of lining or not, or what you would put in there besides floral, or I'm not into flowers. I like greenery, but I don't do flowers much anymore. So I just think that's kind of cool because it's very retro. I'll try to find it online. And that I said was $3.50. Then Norm walked up to me with a necklace rack. Of course, it's probably new, but that was a half price item. So it was that was the half price item, or it was $2?
We got it for $2. It was marked $4.
Oh, we got it for $2. Well, that's great.
Had a pink label on it.
That's great.
Half price.
I've never used anything like this, and I would not have thought of it for myself, but he thought it would be maybe fun for me because I have so many pretty vintage necklaces, very chunky ones that are just in dishes or drawers right now that I could hang on there and display in my bedroom, my black and white and pink and orange bedroom. I have room to put this on my long dresser, so I think I will like that. And after that, I have a green speckled leaf dish, $2.50. I like old 70s, probably splatterware items. I think they're a lot of fun. They have people's initials on them, and I usually pick them up. I especially have a collection of Christmas ones in red and green splatter that are so cute in the shape of, you know, a sleigh or something like that. So I thought that was kind of fun and very reasonable. Then I found this orange ribbed planter for $1.50. Let me get this out of my way. This is pretty nice looking, and it was really bad inside. I really had to work on it. It definitely was used for a plant, and somebody drilled a hole in the bottom, but that's okay. But it's really neat, all of that ribbing. And that I said was $1.50, yeah. So I thought that was pretty neat. People probably pass up stuff like that because they don't want to do all that work of cleaning it up. It does have a name stamped on the bottom of some ceramic, something or other ceramic, and I just can't make it out. But now I'm getting worn out. Are you getting worn out?
Nah.
One pink and gold reticulated rose plate, $2. It's hand painted and it's signed by M. Harpstead, Harpstead. It's a little hard to read, but it's so pretty. I don't collect stuff like this. It's Bavarian, I guess, and instead of calling that reticulated, some people, a lot of people, list ceramics as reticulated when it's open like that. But I've heard Jeffrey from Real Nifty Vintage just recently say that ceramics are actually called pierced. Let me show you this nice rose, hand-painted rose. And all that gold, very, very nice. I think this is about a $20 item. And I said I paid $2 for it. So this was a very early piece that I had picked up, thinking resale. So let me see the back here. Another store, one of the other stores, I found a pair of iron trivets. That's a Dutch boy and girl, and they were $2 each. I do not collect trivets, but I know a lot of people do, and these are, every time I get up, do you hear my knees crack? That's very frustrating. I can't stand it. I saw the boy, I think, for sale or sold for like $10. So if I got these for $2 each, that's worth putting them online because there's a pair. So I'm gonna try selling that sometime when I get the time. And then next, I was really surprised to see this, and I really hope it is something that somebody would really get a kick out of having. I know a lot of gals out there like apples or strawberries in their kitchen, and red and blue. So this I happened to find kind of late too, and I said, Norm, I cannot believe this. I see this original sticker. This, well, let me have it, Norm. Let me have it. Thank you, thank you. I thought maybe this $4 sticker right here was a Kmart sticker. Do you ever remember? I remember Kmart stickers looking like that. Do you, Norm?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. It said, so I saw that first, and I was looking all over the box trying to find the price of this, because this is the original sticker, $5.88. It was $5.88. Now it's $4. This was, like I say, the original one. I wiped the box down and I took all the glasses out, and I got something bothering my eye. All the glasses were pretty grungy inside, dust. And so I washed them all by hand, and this is what they look like. It says Red Delicious Apples and Apple Seeds. And so they're all in mint condition tumblers. Very cute pattern if you are a country lover and like blue, yellow, and red. So the price, their sticker was, I am way out of the picture, aren't I? $2.50. There's the sticker in pink. Little sticker right there in the middle of the box. But let me read what this says. It says 8-piece set, compliments by Indiana Glass. And they're 8 16-ounce cooler glasses. I've never heard anything called cooler glasses, but I just thought that was interesting that it says compliments by Indiana Glass. So they're made in USA, if there's the USA sticker, but does that mean that maybe they were a gift when you bought something else? Or, you know, you remember how banks used to give away things when you'd open an account or something like that? Gas stations, I don't know. I don't know who did something like that, but don't you think because it says compliments by Indiana Glass? Seems like it would have been a gift, but so I thought that was a pretty neat find to be in the original box and be in mint condition, and 8 of them. That's pretty nice for $2.50. Now I have a crocheted purse for me, $3.50. I have a pink one just like it, and I love my pink one. I use it all the time. This little zipper has YKK on it, so I don't know who made this, but I've washed it already. It was really clean when I got it. Really, really nice and clean. And I've already soaked it and really got it nice and clean. So I will love using that when I'm wearing blue jeans and that sort of thing. When I'm thrifting, this is the kind of bag that I have over my shoulder, out of the way, with my phone, keys, billfold, you name it. I love it. So that's for me too. What a steal. Okay, and this is something Norm bought, which is absolutely ridiculous, but he'll tell you why. The fly swatter. He bought a fly swatter for $2.50. It even says, there goes my knees again. It even says fly swatter right on it. Ain't that great? This, he told me, he got for outside when we sit on our patio outside on our swing watching our pond waterfall and everything. We want to make sure that these killer bees don't show up from Montana. I think a regular fly would go right through there. But anyways, he wants to make sure we don't have any problems with killer bees. So that's kind of funny. It'll be cute hanging out there. It says for ages 4 and up. So I guess he can use it. Now, somehow I did not get my grapes on here. I have some 3 clusters of grapes. that I crossed out. Here it is, $2.50 each, and that's pretty cheap. These are older because, number one, they have plastic leaves on them, and I really have a hard time finding these colors. I like the really lime green ones, and I've gotten a nice collection already of them, and the red ones, but I'll buy them when I find them for $2.50 each. They are hard to find because everything now is wine colored grapes, and sometimes, you know, there's some grapes missing off of these, but I like the bright red, and I use that at Valentine's Day for decor at Valentine's Day in my beautiful white compote. So I was very happy to find those. That is kind of rare. And then I have a bag of pears. I hand washed all these pears, and I think it was like $4 for this bag of pears. So I put them in my own bag. They're very nice. They're the smaller ones that I can put in a compote in the spring. I've been looking for pears, and this is the first time I found nice ones that aren't styrofoam. They're plastic, so I was really happy about that. I like plastic fruit. So that was a good deal. Oh, we've got some really big things here for last. Almost done. Thank you for being so patient. We found, this was over with the enamel, 2 pieces of Scandia, the saute pan in the picture, and it was really in rough shape. There were black marks all over the bottom. I can maybe insert a picture to show you how bad this was in my dish pan. I took a little photo of it. I worked on this for a while with that barkeeper's friend, and there's no rust. I mean, there was, you know, utensil marks in the inside. Let's see if I can make, yep, I can make my knee snap every time I get up. There were some utensil marks in it, but it wasn't bad. It was mostly the outside. And I gotta get my note on here again, see what this is. I have never collected this. Cathrineholm's enamel bowl, $3.50. And this is like the 9-inch one. Oh my, this is really big. And very expensive. Very, very expensive. I hope this does well because I found olive green ones that were in pretty good condition sold for quite a bit. So maybe I'll get back to you sometime if I ever get this online. I don't know. You know what? Maybe Norm won't let me keep it. He wants me to support my habit by starting to sell more stuff. But anyways, it is pretty cute, and I've never had one of these. Obviously, I would not buy it online or in an antique shop. So I thought that was pretty incredible to find that. But if you see the condition it was in, I have sore hands from scrubbing it. And then you're gonna show the hat, cute hat I bought. I needed a new hat for out in the garden. I won't put it on now, but that was only, where's my hat? Where's my hat? Right here, $2.50. So I need to keep my face covered up, my senior face, so it doesn't get any worse than it already is. And the last thing, no, we have 2 more things. Here comes Norm. Norm's boat. He couldn't believe this was, oops, this was in a showcase. You know how they put things in showcases and crack, crack. And they usually have people bid on them whenever it's in a showcase, lock showcase, but they said you could buy it outright, even though it wasn't, Norm, for bidding on.
No, you can buy it
Oh,
outright.
you could just buy it outright, but
$50.
this was $50, and if you know anything about vintage boats that are usually in bad condition and don't have the box in good condition, also can be really hundreds of dollars, like $200 up to $200 with box. He found that, and the motor does work, so he rarely finds anything for himself. This is a plastic bottom. He was really happy. He's got a large boat collection and a really fun display in our family room downstairs that he's going to want to have me video sometime for you. And be sure and tell your husbands to watch that one if I ever get it done. But he just loves his boats and cars and airplanes that are downstairs in our family room. So that was a big score for him. And this is the biggest thing that we bought. This was what Norm wanted. I don't know. Well, yeah, maybe that's not too bad there. This is Lake Superior, which we are often visiting in the summer months. We like to go up there and stay and watch all the boats and freighters coming in and out of the canal, and stay on a really nice hotel room right on the canal. And this is all of the shipwrecks all over Lake Superior. It's very sad when you think about it, but this is a very, very interesting piece. We saw this, of course, many, many years ago in a Perkins restaurant where we go to have breakfast when we stay up there. And we've seen this hanging on the wall, and of course we often stop. I should be in the picture, shouldn't I? We often stop and look at this and study it. But what's really amazing, this was $18. $18.50.
Nice.
A real steal, knowing how well this has been framed. And Norm does enjoy everything boat related, and he really, really loves going to
Of course, the Edmund Fitzgerald was
Lake Superior. And you know the song about the Edmund Fitzgerald. That's one of the shipwrecks. A sad song. Yes. So that's our haul. It's huge. I'm sorry it took so long for you to see all that. That was a lot of work. But thank you so much for watching. That was really fun for us. We go up to these thrift stores when they open up for their grand openings for the holidays. And oh boy, do they have the stuff. And have we ever found really, really neat vintage holiday things from many years ago, that when we first started going up there. So I thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great week and weekend and spring and summer and all that. But come back for more. I am probably going to be doing an antique shop haul next time. Thanks for watching. Bye now.